about that. Okay, let's do this. So 1 foot behind the other and rolling on the top of the foot. So yes, so today's practice, change direction, is based on the pose, on the eagle pose. All right, so flick out your foot, stay balanced and turn circles with your toes. So eagle is a balance, a standing balance, change direction, where you wrap the arms and wrap the legs. So pop that foot down and let's do the same with the other one. So there's a lot of eagle arms in this. Change direction. And a little bit of toing and froing. So we just have to keep on top of the arms and the legs situation. Flick it out with your foot and then turn circles. Now the key with eagle pose, there's a guide, change direction. And pop that foot down, just give the other foot a shake out. So when you wrap the arms, whichever arm is underneath, which in this case is my left arm, I would take my left leg and wrap it over the top. So these two need to be closest together. So if you can remember that, so right arm underneath, it will be right leg, which closes on top. We only actually do the eagle pose once in the sequence. The sequence is fairly long. But we only get to it towards the end, but there's lots of arm eagle movements. So big toes together, knees bent, circling with the knees. Good, and change direction. Lovely, so come up to stand, zip up the inner thighs, send the hips forwards, tailbone down, lift up through the centre of the chest and look gently upwards, really firm the back of the legs. And then raise the arms up above your head, lift your toes first of all, strengthen the soles of the feet, and then pop the toes down and lift the heels. So still strengthening the feet, but in a more common foot position. Then gently come back down, hands down, heels down, knees bent, and then circling the tailbone, please. I'm going a little bit gently this morning. Take some circles going the other way. I had a session with my osteopath about 4 o'clock last night, and I felt quite vulnerable afterwards and woke up in the night feeling quite like, oh, feel weird in my body, and that's still kind of residually left behind. Come up to stand again, zip up the inner thighs, hips forwards, tail down, open the front body. So it just feels like I want to maybe be a little bit less intense today. Lift your toes. So yeah, if you catch me kind of backing off a little bit, it's just that, I'm just kind of taking care of things. Raise the arms, toes down, heels up, and then take a turn on the spot, please. Good. Come back, take a turn, going the other way, and come back. Hands down, heels down. Give arms and legs a little bit of a shake. Good. And then we'll link the fingers, elbows together, forearms pumping up and down like pistons, and the wrists rolling. Just going to move my clock because I can't see. All right, and change direction. Lovely. Shake it out of your wrists, elbows, shoulders. And then separate your feet a little bit. Make sure you've got space to swing your arms and take them across the front of your body. Good. And we're going to wrap the arms up. So let's take right over left whenever that happens. Either eagle arms or give yourself a hug. So don't worry, if you're not doing your eagle arms straight away, it doesn't matter because we're going to get to that, plenty of it in our practice today. Change direction. And really the purpose of this is not only the stretch for the shoulders, but it's the articulation of the joint. We're trying to create mobility and break down all the tiredness or the stickiness that's happened overnight. So come back towards the center, take a breath into the back of the lung space. Just reminding as you exhale, you come back up to stand. Just reminding, so breathe in, of all that lovely lung tissue on the back of your body and back to neutral. Because we don't often think about breathing into the back of the body. Inhale and fold down as you exhale. Remember, keep it soft. First forward fold, so it doesn't have to be one that you push yourself right into. Little sways from side to side. Good. Then come back to center, take an inhale, stand up tall. Lift elbows up towards the ceiling and lengthen the front of your body, gently does it. And then go back to swinging your arms. Good. So the next time that left goes over right, and you give your arms another wrap up. I don't know what I'm doing. 2 or 3 circles, please. Changing direction. Coming to center and 3 breaths to back body. And exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. And fold down as you exhale. This very soft, gentle allowing of the body to cascade down. Don't force, don't push. And coming back to center, take an inhale, stand up tall. Elbows lift up. Back of the body firms up as you elevate the tips of the elbows. And then release and swing it across your body. Good. So, taking the arms into a standing rotation now. Adjusting the feet if you need to. And having a little dance on the spot. Good. Slow it down. Obviously, we can stay there for ages doing that and get lost in it completely. But slow it back down, come back towards the center and let yourself feel steady in your position, steady with your feet. Side bends next and lifting the tip of one ear up and then doing the other side and tip of the ear up. And again, this is an allowing space rather than a forcing or a pushing. And doing these exercises very regularly, really bringing a kind of conscious awareness into side bends in my own practice has really transformed my neck. The tension in my neck is so much better, but it's also transformed my back bends. So I just feel that my body is a lot more open after doing these side bend movements. Okay. Let's do a couple more. So remember, it doesn't have to be your biggest movement. This is just waking the body up. And coming back towards the center when you're ready, and slowly giving the shoulders a bit of a shrug out. Good. We'll turn the head to look over one shoulder. And then come back and turn the head, look over the other shoulder. Come back. Look down at your toes. Look up to the ceiling. Look down at your toes again. Roll the chest open, look up at the ceiling. And then start to get a little bit deeper. You can roll down, you can round your back body if you want, but keep the legs firm, draw the navel in. And then come all of the way up. Rolling the body back, rolling the arms back. So take the arms behind you as you open the chest, squeeze the back of the legs, and then roll down a little bit deeper. Draw the belly in, bend the knees, hang the arms, hang the head, dangle down. And then this time we're coming up and we're opening the arms all of the way up to the ceiling. Let the palms find each other, reach up tall, and bring your hands down towards your heart. Let your body pause here. Just stand for a moment, soft shoulders, soft jaw. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel all the space that you have created through your body already in your practice. And feel the space, the potential space all around you that we're going to move into right now. So just simple sun salutes to begin with. Let's take an inhalation, raise the arms up above your head and reach up tall. Softly, slowly swan dive to the ground, maybe with a deep bend to the knees. Let the hands find the floor, hang your head. Hands onto the shins, take a halfway lift and lengthen the front body. Pop the hands down onto the ground, walk the feet back, pop your knees down onto the floor and circle the shoulders over the wrists. You know I like to do this just to get that little bit of weight bearing in before we go too strong. Change direction. Good. Then come back towards the center, tuck the toes, tilt the tailbone, lift the chest and the chin, and then drop chest between thumbs, slither onto belly, squeeze the backs of the legs, lift the chest and chin up, and then come onto the knees and tuck your toes and press back to a downward facing dog and have a pedal here, please. Nice. Then let's walk the feet forwards. Come up to the top of the mat, hang your head down. Then inhale, rise up. All the way up to stand. And bring the hands to your heart. Okay, so just one sun salute. If you were doing this on the recording and you wanted to do that a couple more times to warm up a bit more, you're very welcome to. We're going to start working our way through the sequence now. Now, the sequence is its own thing. It's, like I said, it's fairly long. And what we're going to do is we're going to work through it slowly, first of all. So this is going to build lots of heat in the body. A bit like last week's practice, which was very flowy. So what we're going to do, and there's lots of standing on one leg. So if that gets tiring, please put the foot down and give yourself a break. It's not a problem. Okay, so hands at your heart center, please. And I'd like you to take an inhale and lift your arms up. And as you do so, lift your left knee. So we're calling this Karate Kid for today's purposes. Then put your leg over your thigh, prayer hands and sink down. So figure of 4 seat, okay? I'd like you just to hold this for a moment. See how this feels in your thigh. Breathe, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to Karate Kid. Elevate the knee up, lift the arms up to the ceiling. And then you're turning to the left, turn to the bent knee side. Hold the knee and take the left arm out behind you into a twist. Good, now come back to Karate Kid, inhale, arms can go up, and then bring prayer hands to heart and step the left foot back behind you. So we get off of the right ankle for a moment. Raise the arms up above your head, and then what we'll do, we'll come from a balancing warrior into cactus arms. So elbows bent, elbows moving backwards, heart opening, chest opening, back leg strong and straight, front knee bending. Hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're changing. We're going to bring eagle arms in. So left arm goes underneath right arm and you're wrapping the arms around. Now, if this is too strong, just hold the shoulders. Now spin the left heel to the floor behind you. And like a humble warrior, keep the front knee bent, and I'd like you to fold towards the top left-hand corner. Remember, you don't have to go so deep. This is your first round, and I'm asking you to do big poses first thing in the morning. So take another breath here. Focus on keeping the back leg nice and long and straight and dropping the right hip. 3, 2, 1. Now come back up to warrior. So lifting the arms, keep the eagle arm shape. And then we're coming to warrior 3 with eagle arms. So we're tipping forwards and launching off the back leg, holding eagle arm position. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Open the arms out wide like a wings of an aeroplane. And then fold the hands to the floor and lift your left leg up high for standing splits. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift the foot a little bit higher if you can. Good job. Now we're going to sit down. So pop the left knee behind the right heel and sit down like this. You got it. That's nice. Okay. Now from here, we're lifting the arms up. You're going to take right arm this time underneath left arm, and you're twisting to your left. So use your left arm to turn you, to kind of pull your right arm. Then come back towards the center, and then you're going to twist to the right, which might feel easier. Use your right arm to pull your left arm around. Little movements, subtle movements, but good movements. Come back towards the center, take an inhalation and lift the arms up. And then you're putting your left hand onto the floor behind you. Right hand can go wherever you want. And you're lifting your hips and pushing them towards the top of the mat and coming onto the tiptoes of the right foot. The right arm can cartwheel over the top of the head if you want to. So you're taking a bit of a side stretch here. Then we're going to spin, so we're facing the back of the mat. The right toes spin on the spot. The right hand comes down, and you're going to lift into a 3-legged dog with the left foot up in the air. That's it. Well done, you got that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the right heel be heavy into the mat. Left foot lifting up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. Step your left foot forwards up towards the top of the mat. Take an inhale and rise up. Balancing warrior. But spin now your back heel to the floor. Take your right arm under your left arm. Eagle the arms or Hagasana. And fold towards the the back right-hand corner of your mat. So you're back into a humble warrior, but on the other side. Hold this there for a moment. Make sure your right leg feels nice and long and strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, come up to stand. Keep the eagle arms. Turn fully to the side. So both legs straighten and turn the toes in slightly. You are then folding through the middle. So you're coming into like a Prasvita Padottanasana, but with eagle arms. Nice, strong, straight legs. Press out through the outside edges of your heels. And then staying low, you're going to turn to the right toes, spin to the top of the mat, and you are folding towards your right leg. You're then going to lift up. So we're back to balancing warrior or warrior one, facing the top of your mat again. Good job. Now back to warrior three. I need to just step back to give me room. And you're going to launch off of your back foot. Whoops. So you're still in your eagle arm position. Good job. And then it's a twisted moon pose. Unravel your arms. Put your left hand on the floor. Turn to the right and lift your right arm up. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Right hand goes down, left leg lifts. Folding forward, standing splits. And then Karate Kid pose, coming all of the way up. Knee up. And then the knee is going to cross over the right leg. Left arm under right arm. Arms lift. Hips sink. Eagle pose for 3, 2, 1. Pop your foot down on the floor. Unravel your arms and take them all of the way up towards the ceiling. Look up. And then gently swan dive down to the ground. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen front body. Just a basic sun salute to bring back symmetry. So step back, plank or chaturanga. Knees, chin, chest. Into cobra or up dog. Backwards to downward facing. Press back through the thigh bones. Find some symmetry through your body again. Notice what's different. Notice what feels worked, feels energized. Then walk your feet forwards up towards the top. Hang down over both legs. And then lift the arms all of the way up above your head, raising the arms up. And we're adding in a little backwards movement with the arms. So you have the choice. You could just hold the opposite forearms, which is what I'm going to do. Or you can link the fingers and roll the arms straight and do it that way. You're then going to fold forwards. So gently hinge at the hips, draw the belly in and fold all of the way down with the hands behind your body. Good. 3, 2, 1. Then gently come all of the way up, releasing the arms, raise them up above your head and bring the hands down towards your heart. Good. So you can see it's fairly long. But it can be, and we did it quite slowly so that we can take our time finding the shapes and understanding the lefts and the rights and things. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to come straight into it, so it's straight into Karate Kid, this time right leg leads. So when you're ready, take an inhale and the right leg comes up in front of you. Prayer hands, figure of 4 legs, bend the standing knee and sink down. So we're using this to open into the glutes. See if you can stay here. Keep breathing. Hold steady. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Come back to Karate Kid and raise the knee up in front of you. Keep it there. Turn towards the bent knee side. Your hand can hold your bent knee as your right arm goes out behind you. Stay here. 3, strong standing leg. 2, 1. Arms come back up and forwards. Very good. And then prayer hands as you step the right foot to the back of the mat. Okay, so you can take your time finding your way into this, adjusting, and then we'll reach the arms up into a balancing warrior and cactus the elbows. So elbows wide, chest opens, pull back the elbows, strong straight back leg. Keep breathing here, hold it for another moment. 3, 2, 1. You're then going to take your right arm under the left. Eagle the arms, spin the back heel to the floor, and then fold gently to the top right-hand corner of your mat. So humble warrior, eagle arms, hold this shape. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath, breathe in, and gently breathe out. Well done. Come back up to warrior, eagle arms. So you're really lifting up through the upper body and through the elbows. And then we're launching off the back foot, which might require a little step forwards. And you're floating the right foot off the floor, warrior 3 pose. Well done. Hold this for 3. Good job. 2, 1. Open your wings out wide to the sides. Float the hands down to the floor. Lift up the back foot as high as you can. Standing splits. I know it's hard in the morning, these ones. And then gently take the right knee behind the left ankle and sit yourself down. Good job. Okay, raise the arms up. This time we're taking left arm underneath right arm. And we're going to turn to the right first of all. So we're spinning that way, using the right arm to kind of pull the left arm around. Come back to center and then go the other way. Use the left arm and see how far you can spin round in the other direction. Good job. Gently release. Back to center, arms up. And then right hand kind of comes to the floor behind you. And you're lifting your hips, lift up onto your left tiptoes, push the hips forwards and maybe cartwheel the arm alongside your ear. Nice. Now turn fully to the back of the mat. So you're spinning on your foot, spinning on your knee, and then you're lifting your right foot into the air for 3-legged dog. Nice. Hold this for a moment. Left heel heavy, left heel anchored. Good, and then we're going to step right foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Nice. Come all of the way up, taking an inhalation. And then it's left arm under right arm again. Wrap the arms. Spin the back heel to the floor for stability. Keep bending the front knee deeply and fold towards the back of the mat. Try to keep your body fairly close to your inner thigh, but know that you are going towards the inside of it. Good. Hold this shape again. 3, 2, 1. Coming all of the way up. Turn fully to the side. So spin the feet, adjust the feet as necessary. Turn the toes in if that's comfortable for you. And fold down the center line. Good. Just pause again here. Nice firm legs. Press into the outside edges of the feet. 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Start to turn the left toes to the top of the mat and see if you can reach yourself towards the inside of the left leg before growing up tall, reaching towards the top of the mat, reaching all of the way up so you're back into this eagle warrior pose. Then we come forwards into into warrior 3. I never leave myself enough space. I don't want to launch and hit the wall. So float the right leg off of the floor behind you. Well done. And then unravel the arms. Put the right hand onto the floor and lift the left arm. Turn to the left. Lift the right leg. This is revolved half moon pose. 3, it's hard. 2, 1. Hand down, foot goes up high, reach it up high, standing splits, fold towards the leg. And then floating Karate Kid, knee comes up in front of you, breathe in. Right leg over left, right arm under left arm, elbows lift, eagle pose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Karate Kid, inhale. Foot to floor, exhale, and fold gently down over both legs. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Hands to floor, step or jump back, chaturanga or up or plank. Knees, chin, chest, or float your way into your back bend. And then come up onto the knees, tuck the toes, and downward facing dog. Press back through thigh bones, hang your head, let your spine lengthen. Good. And then walk your feet forwards, hang down over both legs. Come up to stand, take a big inhale, grow tall, reach up, hands to heart, exhale. All right. So have a pause, have a drink if you want one, catch your breath. Okay. So no time to rest, no standing still for this one. So what we're going to do next is the same sequence again in its entirety, and we're going to whiz through both sides one after the other. So no pausing in the poses this time. We're going to try and move very much breath-led, breath-centered practice. So starting at the top of your mat with the hands down by your sides. And it's straight up into Karate Kid. So inhale, lift left leg. Figure of 4, prayer hands. See how low you can get down. Exhale. Inhale, Karate Kid, knee floats. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, face forwards, arms up. Step back, exhale. You can have prayer hands here. Inhale, arms up. Cactus the elbows. Exhale. Left arm goes underneath right arm. Spin the left heel to the floor. Take an inhale, lift the elbows. And as you exhale, fold towards the top of the mat. Come back up. Inhale. Eagle balancing warrior, or warrior pose. And then warrior 3 with eagle arms. Exhale. Open your wingspan. Inhale. Hands to floor, lift left foot high. Exhale. Knee behind heel, sit down. Lift your arms up above your head. Right arm against left arm. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn to the right. Good. Inhale to center. Release the arms, left arm behind. And as you exhale, gently loop, lift the hips and take the side bend. Good. Spin your body around towards the side. You can inhale here. And then exhale, lift your left foot up towards the ceiling, left foot high. Softly take the foot forwards, and as you inhale, rise up, balancing warrior. Right arm goes under left arm, spin the back heel to the floor, fold down, exhale. Good. Inhale, stand up, turn to the side, adjust your feet, spin out your heels, and exhale, fold down the center line. Good job. Start to turn towards the top of the mat. Spin the right toes forwards. Bend the front knee. Take an inhale back up to warrior eagle arms. Floating forwards as you exhale. Left foot lifts off of the ground. Then left arm comes down to the floor. Right arm goes up. Inhale here. Lovely. Exhale, standing splits. Lift left leg high. Inhale, knee lifts, Karate Kid. Left leg over right, left arm under right arm. Eagle arms, exhale. Inhale, Karate Kid. Hands to heart, exhale, stand on your mat. Good, you did it. Let's do the other side. Take an inhale, right leg, lift it up. Figure of four, see how low you can sink down. Exhale. Inhale, Karate Kid. Turn to the right, exhale. Karate Kid, inhale. Step back, prayer hands, find your footing. Inhale, raise the arms up. Spin, cactus the elbows, exhale. Right arm goes underneath left arm, spin the back heel. Inhale here and lift the elbows. Exhale, fold towards the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, come back up to stand. Lift the elbows again. And then warrior three, exhale. Open your wingspan, inhale. Fold down, standing splits, exhale. Knee to the back of the ankle, sit down, find your seat. Inhale. Left arm underneath right arm, and you're gently going to spin to the right, exhale. Inhale to center, exhale the other way. Inhale to center and release the arms, lift them up. Right hand comes to the floor behind you. Lift your hips, push them forwards. And as you exhale, open the body. Turn so that the left hand comes to the floor. Inhale here. And you can gently exhale as you lift into a three-legged dog with the right leg in the air. Step right foot forwards up towards the mat. Take an inhale, come to balancing warrior. And then it's left arm underneath right arm, spin the back heel to the floor and fold down. Exhale. Inhale, come up to stand, turn the feet, spin the heels out. Exhale, fold down the center line. Turn towards the left toes, bend the left knee and take an inhale. Warrior, eagle warrior. Warrior three, floating the back leg, whoops, lost my balance then. And then unravel the arms, right arm lowers to the floor, left arm lifts, half moon twist. Good job, come up to stand, Karate Kid, take an inhale. Right leg over left leg, right arm under left arm, arms stay up high, chest stays proud, you sink down, eagle pose. Good job. Karate Kid, take an inhale. Lovely. Put the foot down, exhale, hands to sides. Inhale, both arms up. Swan dive to ground, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to floor, step back, plank pose. Either knees, chin, chest or chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Remember, this is to bring the symmetry back, to bring back the cohesion after all those lefts and rights and all that spinning around. Breathe in, breathe out. Pop your knees down onto the floor. Your choice of child's pose, but Just take a little moment to find some stillness. Take some of your breaths into the back of your body, just like you did in the warm-up at the beginning. Feel the back body spreading and then returning. Okay, so for your practice today, if you have the time to now come into a shavasana and you want to take that as part of your practice today, then do. If you don't have time for shavasana now, make some time for it later on in the day. Not too close to bedtime, of course, but maybe in the afternoon, give yourself a 10 or a 15-minute stillness break. But for us, for now, if you can gently come around and up to sit, and we'll finish our practice together. We'll just sit still for a moment instead of shavasana. So take the fingertips to the sides, inhale and float the arms up high, and then exhale, bring the hands down through the center line to your heart space. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes, and breathe softly in and out for a few moments. Just feel the subtle changes that have occurred just in this short space of practice time. The sense of energy. It's like the lights have been turned on, a brightening, a charge that is felt. And we can put that to so much good use during the day. So maybe set that as your intention. And may your life be like the eagles, riding high above the storms. So take another breath in. Good job. Open your eyes and namaste. Good job. Thank you so much for practicing. Well done.